Breaking news coming in now. We're learning that the BJP parliamentary meeting is currently underway in New Delhi. The Prime Minister is also in attendance. Beyond the Prime Minister, you also have Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar, Dr. S Jaishankar, in attendance of this BJP parliamentary meet. Remember, he's going to be making an address as well. Beyond this, let's also talk about the bills that we're going to be seeing presented by the centre. In the Lok Sabha, there are going to be a few bills for consideration and passing. One is going to be the Jan Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2022. The other one is going to be the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Amendment Bill 2022. Then the third is going to be the Biological Diversity Amendment Bill 2022. In the Rajya Sabha, what's on the cards for legislative business is bills for consideration and passing. That is essentially three again. One is the Constitution for the Scheduled Tribes Order, the Fifth Amendment Bill 2022. Then second, you have the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order, the Third Amendment Bill 2022. And then the Cinematograph Amendment Bill 2023. Now, all three bills, as we know, in the Lok Sabha have been cleared by Parliament committees. Right now, though, what we want to focus on is the BJP's parliamentary meeting, which is taking place in the capital right now. Remember, today is going to be day 4 of the monsoon session of Parliament. It started last week. We are going to be crossing over to CNN News 18's Arun Hanta to tell us more about this BJP parliamentary meet. Arun, tell us more about what's on the agenda for this meeting and tell us more about whether or not strategy is going to be chalked out.
Well, see, we're just hearing that Prime Minister Modi has reached for the parliamentary meeting of Bharatiya Janata Party. And remember, this happens on every Tuesday when there is a session. So BJP Parliamentary Party, all the member of parliament sit on Tuesday when Parliament is functioning to, of course, decide the strategy for the upcoming remaining days of the Parliament session. Now, as we know that how heating up things are taking place in the Parliament. There has been continuous adjournments, ruckus which is taking place in the Parliament. Opposition parties are demanding response and reply of Prime Minister Modi on Manipur situation. On the other hand, we are seeing that government has made it very clear. In fact, Union Home Minister Amit Shah yesterday stood in Lok Sabha and said that he is ready to reply and the government is ready to discuss, debate the Manipur situation to tell the House what exactly is the situation on the ground. But on the other hand, we are seeing that opposition parties are very much adamant on their demands. They're saying that unless Prime Minister, doesn't reply, they will not let the House function. In fact, in this regard, we had seen the expulsion of Sanjay Singh, Aam Aadmi Party MP yesterday, while he was protesting right at the face of the chairman of Rajya Sabha, Jagdeep Dhankar, and later we saw that Piyush Goyal moving that resolution to suspend Sanjay Singh for the entire session. And today, when BJP Parliamentary Party meeting is taking place in Parliament, it is very significant because Prime Minister Modi will be addressing the gathering of MPs. Messaging, of course, will be given by Prime Minister's side. But of course, we are expecting another stormy day in the Parliament as we are witnessing in last 3 days, starting from Thursday, Friday, and of course yesterday, Monday.
What is the plan to end the stalling of the Parliament proceedings?
Well, see, on the part of government, they are making all the necessary moves to talk to opposition parties. Even yesterday, when Union Home Minister Amit Shah standing in Lok Sabha and saying that he is ready to reply on the part of government. And in fact, Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh had also spoken to Mallikarjun Kharge, Sudip Bandyopadhyay of TMC and TR Balu of DSK. So he also asked all these leaders of their parties to give some sort of help to run the House in Parliament, because there are some essential bills which is there to be passed in this House, and you only have very few remaining days left in this Parliament session, because it's a small session, and therefore on the part of government, they are maintaining that they are making all the necessary efforts which is needed to have a smooth functioning of the House, because 31 bills which they have listed for for the Parliament this time around. So how that is going to happen, it is something which is going to be very, very interesting to see. But opposition parties are, on the other hand, of course, they're very adamant that they want Prime Minister Modi's reply first, and then they can actually move forward. And also, of course, the clause under which the discussion will take place, opposition parties are adamant that they want discussion under 267. On the other hand, government says that they want discussion under a small discussion under 167. So these things are taking place. The logjam still continues in Parliament, and perhaps we expect some sort of resolution, but when that will happen, we don't know.
When it comes to the opposition's demands from Manipur, we know that they want president's rule in Manipur. We know that the opposition wants an all-party delegation to head to Manipur as well. We also know that when it comes to the parliament proceedings, they want the Prime Minister to be present during a debate on Manipur. Arun, do stay with us. We're also going to be crossing over to CNN News 18's Payal Mehta, who's joining us on the line right now. Payal, good morning. So right now what we're doing is we're showing our viewers visuals of the BJP's parliamentary meet, which is currently underway.
Yes, the Prime Minister has just come in for the BJP Parliamentary Party meeting, which is a weekly affair as far as the Parliament session is concerned. He's expected to deliver an important message vis-a-vis, the way the situation pans out across the country, given the fact that the opposition parties have been silent on the crimes against women in their individual states, but have only picked selectively on Manipur as well. Nowhere has the BJP said that Manipur incident shouldn't be condemned. It's been condemned by the Prime Minister himself in no uncertain words, but the fact of the matter remains that why are the opposition parties not willing to listen to the government? So you can expect some sort of a direction coming in from the Prime Minister as far as that is concerned, amongst the other issues as well. This comes in at a time when you've seen a fortnight ago, you've seen a meeting of the NDA also really take place. It will be important to see what is the takeaway message for the MPs from this particular meeting where the Prime Minister will be addressing. Of course, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and JP Nadda not present in this meeting today because they have travelled to Pune to attend the final rites of the RSS functionary who lost his life yesterday. But senior ministers in the government, whether it is Nitin Gadkari, Piyush Goyal, Dharmendra Pradhan, Jaishankar, all these leaders are present there in the meeting. Sitting right next to the Prime Minister is, of course, Nitin Gadkari and Rajnath Singh.
All right, Payal and Arun, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those details. We're going to keep our eye on what happens in Parliament because remember the session is slated to resume at around 11 a.m. today.